Hello everyone, hope you are well. I am back here with another video on the LiveWire Indicators, the LiveWire Renko brick, and the LiveWire boundaries. These are free tools, anybody can use them. They were designed to work with the LiveWire trend tracker system, but certainly you can use them on any charts with any indicators, at least the Renkos you can. So I'm on the LiveWire chart right now. On my chart, this template, I have got the LiveWire trend tracker, the LiveWire Mac Duo. I kind of combined those two, and I've got the LiveWire WADA explosion. I'm also using some of the LiveWire key level tools. You can see I have got the prior day high, the daily expected high, and the low levels. So I want to talk about the LiveWire boundaries and what is that. This only works with LiveWire Renkos, this tool, but like I said, it's a free tool. Anybody can use it. And you can see this pink line here is just my current price line. It just tells me where the price is on my chart. This is part of the LiveWire key levels, this tool, but the Renko boundary gives me a blue line and a price marker. This price marker is going to tell me when the next brick will close blue, and then the yellow line will tell me what price the next brick will close yellow. So if this was going to pull back and come down, if it closed here, then I'm probably wrong. If I wanted to take a long, I could certainly put my stop here, so you can use it for that way, but it just gives you some information. You know, if I wanted to take my profit, at least I know where the next brick will close. I can pretty safely assume that that is going to be a target that's going to be hit if we're going up. So it just gives you a price marker, and this follows up and down. So once this brick closes, it'll give you the price for the next blue and the next yellow. So it's just a handy little tool. Now the LiveWire Renkos are, I would say, somewhat similar to Renkos. They're just calculated a little differently, and they're designed to work with the LiveWire trend tracker to help you follow the trend. So you see they're colored blue or cyan, and you see that we have some clear brick. The clear bricks just signify a pullback, so you're not taking a counter trend trade into a trend. That is designed just to keep you out of that mess. But we can look at the coloring on the bricks. If we go to the LiveWire trend tracker settings, you can see here the bar coloring is down here. Dodger blue is for breakouts. So on these Dodger blue Renkos, they are breakout bars, and cyan is just trending. So this is just a bull trend. And then we have yellow for breakouts on the short side, and a khaki color are for trending bars on the downside. So that explains the coloring. Now the Renkos you can use on any chart, so they would just color their typical red and green. You can also color them based on some of the other tools that we have. The WADA explosion and the Mac Duo will color the bricks for you. You can use them with other indicators as well. They really will work. They're pretty versatile. But like I said, the Renko boundaries only work with the LiveWire bricks. So you can download these for free. I've got them set on my shortcuts here. You can see I've got various different brick sizes. I like to use different brick sizes depending on what I'm trading. So for example, here for the 2 brick, I'm using 2, 5, and 10. This would be appropriate for something like gold. Pretty much I like to trade NQ, and I use the 20, 40, 80. That gives me a nice mix of scalp and swing entries, but if you just wanted to swing trade, I would use 30. I would use 30, 60, 120. For something like ES, I would probably use the 3 or 5. So at 3, we've got 3, 6, and 12. And for the 5, we've got 5, 10, and 20. That will give you some nice scalp entries. If you want to swing trade on something like ES or RTY and get a longer move, I would go with 10, 20, and 40. But they're fully customizable. They work on any strategy. They were designed to work with the LiveWire trend tracker. And this is just kind of explaining what the bar coloring means for you guys. It's designed to avoid sideways chop entries. You can see here, I'm only getting some long entries from the Mac Duo, but the LiveWire is yellow, so that tells me not to take those long entries. None of the bricks are blue here. That is another reason why we're not taking those long entries. But more importantly, I'm not getting any shorts here. So it is designed to keep you out of getting chopped up in sideways price action. Now, no system is perfect. You're going to get some bad signals. We don't win every trade. We're looking to win a certain percentage versus a certain percentage of losers. Personally, me, I'm only at like a 60, anywhere from a 55 to a 60 62% win rate. So I'm losing 40% of my trades. You can still be profitable. You will not be in the green on every single trade. It's just part of trading. Expect to lose some trades. I love it. I think we did such a great job on this tool. It's really helped me a lot in my trading. I currently have almost 50 funded accounts. I've just added some more evals today I'm working on. My goal is to get to 60 funded accounts to pay out every 2 weeks for like $1,200 to $1,500. That is going to give me bi-weekly payday of like $70,000 to $90,000. This is my goal, and this is how I'm doing it. So please feel free to leave me a question below if you have any questions, but this will kind of explain what the Renkos are and what the Renko boundaries do for you.